with Calvary Day coach Jackie Hamilton.
4 games, and they've changed the schedule of the games.
That game is Thursday at 7. If Beach wins, they will be playing the very next.
Welcome to another edition of Holding Court.
Welcome to a new edition of Holding Court. I am Rich McGowan alongside Don Heath as usual. And Don, interesting game last night on the boys' side. You were at Jenkins and Groves, and the Warriors nearly pulled off the upset there.
Well, I'll tell you what, if ever Groves was for the taking, it was last night. They shot only 13 of 35 from the free throw line, committed 18 turnovers, had 2 of their big men foul out of the game, and still held on and won by 6. It was.
But you've got to hand it to Jenkins a little bit. I mean, this is a team that's just been in the cellar the last couple of years, and now they're a contender and giving a team like Groves all it wants.
Yeah, Jenkins only won 1 game last year. Already this year they're 9-9. They play a 2-3 zone defense, and it frustrates teams that like to get out and run. And it really Groves had a lot of problems with figuring out that zone defense.
Any other items of interest across your desk in the last week or so?
Well, Liberty County lost its first game last week. They dropped a game to Washington County. I just got off the phone with Willie Graham, coach over there, and Jordan McRae played in the game. The team just didn't play very well. Washington County was a team that they beat by 28 the first time. This time, couldn't hold on in Washington County, so it just goes to show the home court what it means in that region. And then you had First Presbyterian in Bethesda over the weekend.
You know, I sure did. It was a close game. First Presbyterian really pulled. It looks as though they really pulled away in the third quarter. Went on, I think, a 16-2 run in late stages of the third. But give the Blazers credit. They battled back. They chipped away, and they got to within 4 points in the last minute of the game, but weren't able to come all the way back. And it was just they're small schools, but they have some athletes. And AJ Ainsley from First Presbyterian, he's a tall kid, a long, lanky kid, but he can shoot, he could rebound. First Presbyterian, they're a heck of a team for
and Jordan Johnson played for Bradwell Institute.
Yes. Started
for Bradwell Institute as a freshman, now playing as a junior over at First Presbyterian with his old coach David Jones. So
that's right. So a lot of talent over there in Hinesville at First Presbyterian. On the girls' side, I mean, it's sort of a same situation, different week as far as Region 3 5A. It's just everybody's knocking off everybody. It's just impossible to predict what's going to happen. Tuesday night, Johnson girls upset Windsor Forest. Windsor had been second in the region just last week, but they've dropped a couple in a row, and now they're sort of back in the pack. And it's just it's anybody's. It's Bradwell Institute.
Bradwell Institute
region.
It's not anybody's. It's Bradwell Institute.
Bradwell's region, and second place is up for grabs. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Doc.
No problem.
And that's what we'll be looking at this week as well.